Okay, good evening, good morning, and even good afternoon. Today I'm talking about the traits of a good communicator. It is BVS second chapter 2. What are the traits of a good communicator? How a person has to communicate well, right? There are some of the techniques of having good communication. Good communicator gets better position in the society and even in the jobs. The person who speaks well gets better position, better respect, better honor in the society, and he or she gets even better jobs. Communication is not to force someone to agree with us, but to convince and influence them. But it requires certain traits or habits of minds. Without traits, without habits, we cannot become a greater and better communicator. The better the communicator, the better power he or she holds in its and every sector. He who communicates well dominates others, attracts others. Communication is one of the best tools to convince and persuade the people in the ideas of the speaker. Whatever the speaker speaks, that idea influences, convinces, persuades other people, and they come to him or her to follow, to believe in the beliefs of the speaker. Some of the traits are here presented. First trait is open-mindedness. Open-mindedness means the person who speaks must be quite open, should not try to conceal some of the ideas. Ideas must be presented openly. Successful communicators can convince and influence people, and they are called open-mindedness. Those people who are successful in communicating the ideas, they are able to convince others, they are able to influence people, they are able to persuade the people, and they become ready to accept others' views and ideas. They do not try to impose only their ideas, right? So open-minded people are ready to believe others' views and others' ideas. An open-minded person sees things from others' perspectives. Open-minded person does not see the things only from his or her own perspectives. Even others' perspectives are included in the ideas, in the communicator's beliefs of the open-minded person. They are curious. Open-minded people are curious. They are humble, and they explore effective and acceptable solution from various angles. They apply different angles. They apply different techniques, different perspectives, and they draw such an idea that helps them to come to the solution of any problems. Problems are not the problems, they are in opportunities. They can become the opportunities. So they are presented with the different various angles, and the problems get solved on time through the use of open-mindedness. So there must be open everything in the mind. No doors of the mind be closed for the communicators, right? This is the first traits. Second trait is positive self-image. Person must have positive self-image. Generally, we believe our ideas, who we are. We always believe that we have the positive image, right? All of us have an idea about ourselves, an idea of who we are, right? Our self-image is made of how we view ourselves and how we believe others' views, right? So, this is positive image should be made in the mind. Many people tend to view themselves and their abilities negatively. They think they are weak, they are powerless, they are helpless, they are not good in work, they are not good in language. This is wrong. They should always think that they are strong enough, they know everything else, they can handle the things, they are capable enough, and they must have positive image about themselves, no negative image of their life, if they want to become good communicator and then persuade others, they are heard saying how they are weak in language and the like, and this is only negative reflection of the person. Instead, we must view ourselves positively and take notice of how others view us. We must take it positively, and we must view others, right? How the other people view us. Person with negative self-image tend to avoid opportunities to communicate. If they have negative image about themselves, they avoid any opportunities of speaking or communicating. If the chance comes, they do not speak. And when they do not communicate and they lose something else, they lack confidence to face a situation, and they hesitate to present themselves to others. When they hesitate to present themselves to others, when they lack confidence about facing any situations, and they have negative attitude, negative image. Negative image does not make the communicator successful. That's why to be a successful communicator, we have to understand ourselves. We have to understand our weaknesses, and we have to understand our strength, because every person does have both positive and negative, both weakness and strength, right? And person should always see about oneself from positive image, self-image. Negative image makes the person failure in any activities, right? Does not become good communicator. Another trait of good communication is being honest. We must be quite honest while having any communication. We must not hide anything else. Honesty means being truthful to oneself and to others. Even people do not like that honesty, because honesty, truth is bitter, but there lies the reality. People object about the reality of the truth, about the bitterness of the truth. Even though they object it, we must accept it, and we must speak the truth. At times we avoid telling the truth because it helps us avoid immediate conflicts. Maybe we tell the truth, we do not tell the truth, and it becomes easy for the time being. Becomes easy to solve the conflicts for the time being, but it makes us feel better to others. But what happens? These benefits are very short term. They are not long term solutions to a problem. They are short term solutions of the problems. So better communicators do not hesitate to tell what they actually feel and believe in. They do not hesitate what they feel, what they believe, how they have to speak, right? They are always true to their words. Being honest means bringing the truth in reality, in this space, in the society. We can learn to tell the truth without hurting others' feelings. We should not hurt others' feelings. Key point is to express seemingly negative ideas in a positive way. Maybe there would be negative ideas, but why not to present that negative ideas in a positive way? While we present that negative ideas in a positive way, and it looks as very positive idea, but even negative ideas are presented positively, and then truth comes there. When we speak honestly, it brings good feelings about ourselves, because hurting oneself is not good enough. Honesty adds credibility to our ideas too. If we tell lie, we never become confident. If we tell the truth, we always become honest. We always become confident. We always think there is satisfaction in our speech, right? Another idea of having good communicators trait is being proactive, right? Good communicators do not avoid conversations when they face difficult situations. Being proactive means come to the conversation. Do not get afraid of the conversation. Do not run away from the conversation. Try to come in the field of conversation and become quite active in speech, right? Rather bring up the issues as soon as they perceive it, they understand it. Positive people often handle the situation easily and comfortably, and this makes the problem short-lived and creates a faster solution when there is proactive condition of the speaker and truth comes, and really the problems are solved faster, right? And another trait of good speaker is being a good listener. Without listening, we cannot speak. Without listening, we cannot understand. When we do not understand, we cannot speak properly. So we need to be a good listener. We often complain about someone not listening to us. What is there? And not to listen to somebody is to ignore the person. And ignoring the person means not getting the ideas properly. Good listening skills make us excellent communicators, right? When we have good listening skills and we make us it makes us excellent communicators. Good listeners do not only listen content but also pay attention to the speaker's tone, speaker's attitude, speaker's appearance, what sort of appearance it is, what sort of tone the speaker is using, what sort of attitude the speaker is using. All these things are properly given certain attention, proper attention by the good communicators, good listeners. Good listening contributes to our understanding and it helps us win people's trust. We understand better, and when we understand properly and then we present our ideas correctly, and then people can be believing in our words. If we listen to others as fellow workers, they tend to trust and believe us more. We must listen to others as fellow workers, as co-workers, as a friend speaking, and then we must accept their ideas. And when we listen properly, we understand their views, opinions, thoughts, beliefs, and then when we understand everything, we can present our ideas, we can communicate our ideas properly, and they trust in us. Last but not the least is the skills, language skills. What sort of skills we have? Language skills, all the 4 language skills, listening, speaking, reading and writing, are essential skills that make us good communicators. Without good skills of language, we cannot have good communication. Speaking and writing with clarity facilitates understanding of message, and in turn helps us earn people's trust and credibility, right? Good communicators always do have good language skills and command over them. The person who holds the language skills and the diction can communicate well. Diction means choice of words, and win the support of the people. So good communication is always under the rules of these language skills. When language skills is really good enough, exactly, communication takes place properly. That is very effective communication that happens, right? This is all about communication technique, right? Good communication. Okay, thank you. That would be good enough, right, to listen. Go ahead and then just you can practice it. Thank you.